Hi, beautiful soul. Lotus V here, sending you tons of love and light. Thank you for connecting with me. It's my pleasure to deliver today's reading and message, to share the love and light which you deserve. So, today we're gonna talk about your soul, kind of message through the universe, to your soul, that we're gonna get in touch of your deeper meaning of existence, especially those messages that are most relevant to you recently. But also, I do encourage you to come back to this reading whenever you feel guided to and listen to this reading as many times as you can, because I'm also infusing healing and peaceful, loving light energies in this reading. So whenever you come back and reconnect with this reading, you are actually connecting with your higher self or connecting with your spirit team who love you unconditionally. So before we get started, I'll talk a few points that I got, those channel messages. The first one is, I definitely feel that you are a beautiful soul, storing so much love and light within you. You have a very big heart. You are definitely strongly protected and loved by the universe. While I was picking up those decks, I almost feel drawn to use 9 to 11 decks. And potentially this number to me also means that you can be a light worker, but also depending on your own free will. I feel that now you are more going through the spiritual awakening, or say the initiation of the soul connection within yourself, when you are actually having preparation for the deeper connection with higher realms. I do feel you have strong spirit guides around you, supporting you and guiding you on this path. Whether that you wanted to proceed further on the spirituality path or not, definitely no matter what, I feel you have some like golden energy around you while I was channeling. So definitely that maybe those golden energy will come around when we do the personalized guided meditation later, but we'll see anything. We'll just go with the flow and see what comes up, and make sure that open up your heart and to receive all those loving guidance. Pay attention to any subtle feelings that you may feel or hear or even smell, during this whole session, because you are strongly and closely connected with your intuition. We are going to do this together. So basically, this reading is a co-creation process. The more clear the energy that you are having when you're watching the video, the more of those messages comes through, And also, they want to say, I feel that you're kind of looking for a turning point in life currently, or like you wanted to get some sort of confirmation from the outside. You may be watching quite a lot of pick a card readings where you are looking for those kind of confirmations from people around you, like looking for the sense of being right. And what I'm hearing is actually for you to start to look within yourself and connecting with your own intuition and explore your inner world more and explore your connection with your higher self. You always have all the answers within. Believe it so that you can leave it. Do not hand over your own personal power to anybody. Not to me, not to any other tarot readers, not to your family, not to your friends, not to your partner, not to anybody else. Keep it to yourself, and you know what's best for you, especially when you are connecting with your heart, connecting with your soul, connecting with your higher self. We're going to work on more connecting with your intuition later on, possibly that I'm going to talk more about those programs at the end of the reading if I feel guided to. I'm just looking at 444. You have strong support from the universe, my dear soul. 444 it would normally show up when there are angels around, or however you want to call them. They are just unconditional loving energies out there. We just name them with our own language. So let me just check with my note and see if I missed any point before we put the cards. Also, I'm feeling that you have quite a lot of kind of strong voices around you. Can be people having strong opinions about your life or about your choices. I just feel, or that they are not saying too much about your life, but they just have strong opinions, like in general. I feel these people are kind of influencing you dramatically. I'm just hearing that there are so many voices around you, or it can be a form of solidified past pattern. I'm looking at 555. So definitely this can be something quite challenging to you at this very point. 555 means transformation, major changes, especially when it comes to releasing those old patterns or limited beliefs that doesn't serve you anymore. It is almost like the Tower cards, or like even like the Death card, with what has to end comes with the new. Especially those new energies coming in will be so refreshing and so much light. I'm now looking at the light through this light worker deck, all towards you, my dear soul. And also that I feel they're saying for you, withdraw from mass consciousness through solitude. That's every word that I wrote down. Also that you might need to cut some energy cords with some people that are strongly influencing your life. Not in the positive way. You know what I'm talking about. So, and also I pick up a sense of fear of, or like there's like a feeling of not sure about who you are, or like fear of being who you are. It's like, firstly, you may not truly understand or like really connecting with who you truly are, and also at the same time you have the fear of actually knowing that on certain level. Still some sort of conflict within you going on at the stage, but also I feel that the universe gonna actually push you forward no matter what, and knowing that you're fully supported and guided on this. There's nothing you need to worry about. There is nothing you need to worry about. All right. And also today, normally I would just put one crystal in this reading to give you that sense of clarity and peaceful energy. And today I actually feel drawn to use both of these two crystals. And if you feel the connection to the crystal kingdom, definitely this is the invitation to you to connect with them. If you already have crystals at home, definitely you can hold them, meditate with them, put them under your pillow and pay attention to those dreams that you have. If you are not yet connecting with the crystals, definitely get one of the clear cores. I was hearing, clear cores can be really good for you to shift those old energies and bring forth the clarity, clearing your auric field. Also, while I was meditating, there are still some like very kind of dense energy around you. I'm feeling like almost like blocking the clear channel for receiving those light energy. Maybe that's why you will need this clear cores. But also, it's not necessarily saying you need to get one. It's all about depending on your own free will. But any messages that comes through, I'll deliver that to you. Definitely the crystal kingdom are ready for you to connect and to support your own spiritual growth. It's almost like good friend on the path, to keep you close, to keep you warm, keep you encouraged, and keep your energy pure and clear. Also, we have the purple fluorite. It's also a very healing crystal, and any other purple colored crystal, and also amethyst or rainbow fluorite, any other crystals with purple color would be truly beneficial to you at this time. This is rainbow fluorite. Okay, that's just a side note on today's reading. Now let's get this reading started. So before we pull the cards, let me explain a bit about today's decks. I finally picked these decks, and maybe I will feel drawn to change the deck during this whole session. Firstly, we're going to use 2 tarot cards with only the major arcana to look at your life purpose, then also add up with this deck, look at your career path. You know, what are those lines of work that you might be doing, and also it's more about the mindset or the underlying energy when it comes to pursuing your career, meaning regardless of what line of work you may do, those messages that you are going to share gonna be reviewed here. And then we're gonna look at your spiritual gifts, also your currently the spiritual or energetic challenges and the guidance to clear that. You know, I used the mermaid deck is all about subconsciousness. I feel quite a lot of stuff is resurfacing at the moment, especially you might be having quite a lot of dreams, or you have a lot of dreams and you can't remember some of that. You can remember, you know, it's all about your subconsciousness reminding you of certain things that you might need to pay attention to. You can definitely keep a journal, and that will help you to track all those signs and synchronicities that your higher self is communicating with you. Then we're gonna use the magical dimensions to activate the healing and activate your soul lesson, kind of that you're ready to receive today. And this can be, it can be very powerful actually, you know, for this deck. And whenever I feel drawn to use this deck, definitely you are ready for it, you know. And if recently that you're facing some challenges or facing any sort of discomfort, it is the universe testing you and also giving you the chance to reflect back on what are those patterns that you need to let go of. Be observative of your own emotions, just to see it rise and goes, you know, nothing is permanent. And also to keep a journal, or, you know, to observe in your own way through meditation. If you don't feel like to meditate, that's okay too, you know, just to take a few moments every day to take a step back and hear your own minds, and you will be actually quite surprised by your own thinking pattern if you truly pay attention to that. So definitely, okay, we're gonna activate today for you. Then oh, and also most importantly, like, pay attention to the synchronicity and signs that you're going to receive after the first time you watch this reading, or after every time you watch the reading. The universe is going to send you those healing energies, you know, expect that to come. Then we're going to finish the reading with Crystal Mandala. That's a very high vibrational deck. It was so much light and love from the universe, strongly connected to angelic realm and to the higher consciousness. So this deck, we're looking at your soul lesson that's most relevant to you at this stage. And do not let any messages through today's reading limit you in any way. If you feel that you couldn't understand certain things, or if you feel that doesn't resonate with you at all, firstly, that you can always come back to this reading later. Sometimes the messages can come through, you know, kind of making more sense later than, you know, the first time you watched this. And if that doesn't work, listen to your own intuition and having your own discernment. I'm definitely not saying everything that I said will be perfectly suitable for you, you know, but definitely anything that I'm delivering today serves a purpose. All right. And also, before we get started, definitely we're going to do a guided meditation. Also, you can listen to this meditation as many times as you need. It will be so refreshing for you, you know, as a daily practice before you sleep, possibly. Okay, and now that, make sure you will not be disturbed for the next around 50 minutes. I'm looking at 444 again, okay? And also, I invite your spirit team who love you unconditionally to join us today. If you feel any sense of vibrations or feeling any memories coming back, just observe it. Allows to happen. If any emotions coming up, don't suppress it down as well. You know, we are going through a process of healing and cleansing, which is beautiful. So now make yourself comfortable sitting or lying down. When you're ready, now you can close your eyes so that you can hear your inner self and hear the unconditional loving universe. Now that I take deep breaths in, slow deep breath in through your nose, into your throat and into your chest. And now deep breaths out. Releasing any tension around your chest area. And feeling that every time when you breathe in more light and love. And every time you breathe out tension, anxiety, doubt, and any other lower vibrations. Now take another deep breath in. And breath out. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. That's great. And now you feel your full body is a little bit more relaxed. Now that keep your eyes closed and feeling and seeing and picturing that you have a golden light orb above your head. Almost like a beautiful ancient sun, shining gently and beautifully with great power and compassion. And this sunlight shining through your crown chakra and shining over every inch of your skin, of your body. It clears your auric field easily with unconditional love and light. You see that golden light. Now you can look up at the sun, closing your eyes and picturing that you're feeling this golden light shining beautifully and gently on your face. And you're hearing this voice saying that you are so loved, my child. And you may feel this sense of energy flowing through your body, knowing that you are going through a cleansing. Keep deep breath in. Every time breathe in those golden light more into your chest and breathe out, releasing any worry, any tension into the golden light. And the golden light will just transform it within a second and growing stronger. Breathe in and breathe out. And you can feel the warmth of that sunlight on your face. And you feel like to smile. You feel like this feeling of loving energy, and you feel your heart space open up a little bit more. And you may feel this tingling sensation, or feel that you wanted to giggle, or you feel that your heart is so much lighter. And or you feel that there are emotions coming up. Just observe your feelings, allow it to happen naturally. And breathe in more sunlight and breathe out, releasing more and more of the tension. Now that seeing this golden light traveling down through your head into your throat chakra, traveling in spiral way, gently, slowly down into your chest and shining brightly and expanding into every corner, into your heart and around your chest area. See that light spreading into every direction out of your body, forming a beautiful light orb around you, and you are sitting or lying down in the middle of this golden light orb. And this light orb will be staying with you to the rest of the session. And you are feeling so safe, so protected, and so cleansing, like you are having a divine loving bath. Keep deep breath in and deep breath out. And now see the golden light travel in the spiral way into your belly and releasing and cleansing any lower vibrations that is hindering your path. In every place that this light get in touch within your body, becoming this glowing, beautiful golden color. Now you are shining with golden color. Now you are the golden light. You are becoming one with the golden light. And keep deep breath in and deep breath out. If you're feeling any pain or any tension throughout your body, just observe it. It is okay. And keep allowing and open up your heart, allowing this golden light to cleansing your arc field gently. Now see the golden light travel down to the bottom of your spine and into both of your legs, and slowly, gently down into both of your feet, and seeing those tensions being released out of you and going into the ground, and it's never coming back for good. A deep, deep breath in and a deep, deep breath out. And you may be seeing any colors or any patterns, or feel any sensations throughout your body. Just observe it and sit with it. And feeling your heart is open up a little more and more. Remembering that you are now sitting in this glowing golden light orb, which is beautiful, powerful, gentle, and compassionate. And you may feel like to touch this light bubble, and when you touch it with your finger, it has a beautiful sound. And you hear the sound, and you feel this vibration going through you and releasing any tension. It can sound like a rain bell, or it can sound like any other music. Just to hear it and enjoy it and feel the vibration through your body and allowing it. Keep deep breath in and deep breath out. Keep hearing that music, and you feel that you're connected with your inner kid, connecting with your higher self, connected with your spirit team who loves you unconditionally. Now please put both of your hands on your heart or on the middle of your chest. And you can lower your head a little bit and say that from the bottom of your heart with love. Say, thank you, my inner child, to be with me and get along well with me peacefully. Thank you, my subconsciousness, for reminding me those lessons and experiences that I need to be aware of. Say thank you to the unconditional loving universe for guiding me and cleansing me and giving me love and light in every possible way. Say thank you to yourself for staying strong for you all the time. And say thank you for all the love that you received, that you're receiving, that you are going to receive. They thank you to this beautiful golden light orb. They thank you so much for your cleansing energy, for your love, for the light. May this golden light bring the clarity, peaceful energy, and higher vibration that may clear and transform all that doesn't serve me anymore. On my free will, so be it. A deep breath in through your nose and feeling, and now you're breathing in that light orb. This light orb, becoming a smaller light orb that you're breathing in, and this sits in the middle of your chest. Now you have a golden light orb in your chest, glowing beautifully, and keep cleansing your heart chakra throughout this whole session. And now outside of you, that you are having this purple pyramid, a purple color pyramid, a beautiful, gentle, very glowing, loving pyramid around you. And this pyramid bring forth the protection, bring forth love, and help you to connect with your intuition stronger. Keep a deep breath in and deep breath out. So now you have a golden light orb in your chest and have a beautiful purple pyramid around you throughout this whole session. And you feel so happy and so light, and you feel so protected and so safe, and you can be free and be who you truly are. One more deep breath in and deep breath out. You feel this strong feeling of relaxation and satisfaction. You're feeling happy. And now you can move your fingers slowly and gently, and move your arms, your legs slowly and gently. And keep deep breath in and breath out at the same time. Slowly, slowly, slowly open up your eyes. And keep deep breath in. And deep breath out. Several other deep breath in and deep breath out to ground your energy, to ground that beautiful energy into your whole being. And also remember, you still have that golden light orb in your chest and the purple light pyramid around you. Deep breath in, deep breath out. That's beautiful. So now that we are ready for today's reading, or let's look at what are your light purpose, for you. Your light purpose. Let me move around those decks so we have some more space. Your light purpose. The spirit team and angels who loves you unconditionally, please give us some clear guidance on your light purpose. What are your light purpose? What are the main soul lessons in this lifetime for you? What are your soul lessons? Keep deep breath in and deep breath out, and connecting with your heart. What are the soul lessons for you in this lifetime? Keep yourself relaxed. And knowing this session also brings you the time and space for self-relaxation. Just relax. What are your soul lessons in this lifetime? I'm looking at 911 again. 911 can be the angel number for light workers. And also, if you feel guided to, definitely look up 911, the angel number. And read the article or the blog, and see what comes up. Just see what comes up. Or what words or sentences that you feel drawn to the most. And those are your main messages. You do not need to read the whole article. What are your life purpose in this lifetime? What are your soul lessons? What are your soul lessons? Deep breath in and deep breath out. What are your soul lessons? Okay. All right. So look at this. You know, we have the High Priestess in both of these two decks. And one is upright, one is in reverse. Actually, I'm going to read them both upright because that is going to be your soul purpose, you know, here. When it appears in reverse, it's meaning that at this time you are yet to connect with your intuition and connect with your spirituality and truly become and be. Actually, it's not about becoming, it's more about being the High Priestess. You already are. I'm hearing you already are. And you do not need to be anybody else. You do not need to be the better version of yourself even. You know, I'm hearing you already are. It's all about connecting with that energy within you. It's almost like turning on the light that you always have within you. It's just the one switch. And the work and those preparation that you're doing, you know, is all about releasing the fear of turning on that switch. You are so wise with all those wisdom and connection with different realms. I'm not surprised with both of the High Priestess from two different decks come up, right? You are definitely a old soul. I almost used the Guanyin deck. That is the connection, the divine feminine, you know, kind of the ancient energy that connect with very ancient soul. But I do feel that there are still some preparation for you to do before we use that deck. But definitely I feel there's some connection there. There's potentiality there, okay? So your light purpose kind of not necessarily saying that you would do some sort of spiritual work up to this point that I'm feeling. It's more about being who you are and get in touch with your intuition and be the High Priestess of knowing. You do not need any reasoning. You do not need any confirmation from anybody else. You just know. You just know. Then we have the Hierophant here. You are a leader. Okay, I mean, if with these three cards together and also with the Magician. Okay, also we have the Magician. We definitely, you know, it's and also with the Emperor card. You are definitely a leader. It can be that you are a leader in spirituality with this High Priestess, with the Hierophant. The Hierophant is also somebody who's very spiritual, somebody who's very wise, was also and willing to share those wisdoms to others, to the followers. With the Emperor, you are the king of all the kings. It's like you having that both of, look at this, we have both divine feminine energy and divine masculine energy. They are so together, you know, kind of in this collaborative way to bring forth. I'm looking at 333, you know, like it's about learning and teaching. It's about this sharing and leading and be the leader, kind of like be the be just to be you, you know. I mean, you are the High Priestess and you are the Hierophant. You are the Magician with all the resources that you need, you know, all those creativity, all those connection with different realms, all those stability that you can create, all those nurturing and giving powers, and all those logical and clear mental abilities and strategies. You have it all within you, but you will need to connect with it, okay? You will need to realize that. And this reading gives you a initiation on truly know who you are. Anything that you believed about who you are is going to pass because everything is constantly changing and evolving. You are not who you were as a kid. You are not who you are yesterday. You are who you are at this very moment. I'm looking at 444 again. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Also, we have the creation key. You have the key for creation, for solid foundation and creation, very stable energy and confidence and knowing. With the Emperor and High Priestess, it's like you are the leader. At the same time, you are the counselor for yourself. It's like in the ancient times, the emperor always have a high priestess around, for consulting, for advices, for telling those divine directions and guidance. You are both. Feel how powerful you are and how beautiful your powers are. Be who you are. Your life purpose always also involving understanding that life is a never-ending cycle. Whatever that comes to a life, it goes away, it disappears at certain time, at divine timing, with divine order. And there is infinity. Also, I'm looking at the infinity sign. There's infinite blessings in the universe. And there's infinite possibilities in the universe. What choices would you make? Being all those characteristics that I was talking about, or any other options. Ask yourself, connect with your heart. Put your hand, both of your hand on your chest and ask yourself who I am. And hear your own voices comes through. You may pause this video now and ask yourself quietly and gently within your heart, please tell me who I am. Anything that you say may reflect what your heart truly desires, may also reflect those parts that you are not feeling enough about. Just allow it. Don't judge it. Just allow it. And maybe that you can even write it down. And keep the paper, at a certain place. And then come back to this reading maybe after a month. Then do that again and see what are those differences. Comparing both of the notes that you wrote down. And this can be a progress for you to understand yourself better and connecting with your intuition better and hear your own voice better other than anybody else's voices. It doesn't matter what I say in this reading. I am just a messenger. You are the ultimate creator of your own reality. What do you believe is going to what do you leave? Be here and now. Be the high priestess, the hierophant, the magician, and the king of all the kings. Powerful, okay? No wonder why, okay? And also look at this at the bottom of both the deck. We have the world, the world. You mean to know experiencing international culture or kind of traveling also. And there is a kind of like a divine arrangement for you to seeing and feeling and experiencing a lot comparatively than others. And now you're going through this death, now you're going through this death, this period of releasing the old. And also then we have the devil cards here in reverse, that you're releasing those old patterns and those lower vibrations, and definitely that's why we have this golden light. Also they want to say, anything that you experienced up to today means to be there to serve certain purpose. You will sooner understand that, but just to release it, don't hold on to that. You are not what you experienced, okay? I think you are so much more clear about who you are after those cards. Now let's look at your career paths. Look at what are the possible career paths for you in this lifetime, you know, that aligns with the highest good of your soul purpose. What are those career paths that would aligning with the highest self of your soul purpose? Okay. So first one, we have supporter, we have artist, we have environmentalist, we have family. Also, we have the healer at bottom of the deck. You know, I feel that you are not yet getting in touch with this point, and also that it is based on your own free will to become a healer or not. Also, most importantly, to become a healer, that actually, to be a healer, that we will need to heal ourselves first before healing anybody else, right? First one, we're going to look at the supporter. Definitely, I said something about you have a super big heart. You're a beautiful soul. You know, you have so much love and light within you. And you are a natural supporter for anybody around you. You know, you may feel drawn to support people in every possible way. In your daily life, in your career, in your family, in your connection, you know. And that is part of your life purpose as well. And also with this card, not necessarily saying that you are going to support everybody in your life. Do respect your own energy and time and boundaries, okay? I'm looking at 111, the initiation as well. Also the artist, you know, it's about creation and get in touch with your intuition and creativity. You are a very creative person with great taste in artistic way. You can transform something or deliver some message through beauty. So any lines of being artistic, you know, it's more about the mindset. Even that you're going to work in, for example, working in a bank, you can still be creative in certain way and being artistic in the approach, in the way that you approach clients, or, you know, just as an example. So it's more about the mindset, you know, when it comes to light purpose card. It's not necessarily saying that you are going to limit yourself in only these 4 cards, right? And also that I see you have a great connection with Mother Earth. Definitely you have a big heart. You are fully supported by the Mother Gaia, you know, or however you want to call that. You have strong connection with Earth energy. And you mean to actually to bring forth those high vibration down to the earth. So meaning you have both connection to the higher realms and strong connection with the earth. Something about you is very grounding and light energy about you, I'm feeling. And there, like your heart chakra needs cleansing. I feel pain around my chest, especially the right part of my chest. You might have some sort of injury, or you had some sort of past pain, or any resentment, or those old memories that you're still holding on to that is storing around your chest. Very painful. So definitely that going out in nature and connecting with tree can be great when it comes to healing your heart. And also when you kind of promoting more about environmental friendly products, or promoting anything that relates to environmental support, it will help to open up your heart more and more. Then also we have family, you know, your light purpose relates to the connections, deep connections, looking at 333, you know. Also, other than teaching and learning, it's also about collaboration. Your family now can be your soul family, from your soul family, you know. Connect with them on soul level, not just through our perceptions about who they are and about who you are. I mean, if you are just now kind of more getting in touch with who you truly are, you may not actually understand or see who they truly are, right? There are so many layers of filters that we're seeing through, and that can be limiting in some way. So definitely connecting with your family and possibly having a very loving and stable family, or having this family experiences, can be something truly important for you in this lifetime as well. I'm looking at 44. Okay, so many 444 and 333 in your reading. Then let's move on to your spiritual gifts. I'm feeling like even from the beginning, I know that this reading gonna be extra long with so many messages, you know, 444 again, okay. Wow, even those cards. Look at this. Okay. You have clear knowing without any reasoning, you know? That's what I said about you just know without logic or facts. And they can just pop in your mind, pop into your heart, those voices, you know, just to come to you randomly, and that's your intuition. And you're receiving guidance and insights through inner knowing. Also, you have ability to heal people through sharing your energy just by merely your presence in some places. They can sense more loving and light energy, you know. That helps people to connect with their intuition, connect with their well-being. That you definitely can also pursue a path to bring forth the healing energy to physical, mental, and spiritual conditions. And you can shift the energy easily and even remove those blockages or remove disease or remove this tension. Like doing crystal layouts for people, you know, all the other remote energy healing, any other thing you feel drawn to. I'm looking at 555. This is going to, but before you're going to do this, I feel there will be major transformations, right? And the universe will guide you on this. If you do not want it to pursue this path, it is okay too, right? We have free will. Also that you have clear smelling. That's why in the beginning I said something that about smelling, which I don't normally say when it comes to personal guided meditation, you know. You can even sense the smell of, like saying, for example, angels or spirit teams when they are around, or you like very sensitive to smell. Okay, that can be another sign they can send to you. Also, you have remote viewing. You know, you can receive visions or impressions related to an object or a person or a place in distance. Like sometimes while you're doing some other things and somebody just pop up in your head and you feel something about them is about to happen, or that you just feel that they are going through certain things, or, you know, that sense. And that is the remote viewing kind of, or sometimes like you're dreaming of certain things about people that are far away from you. At the bottom that we have strong manifestation, definitely. With the Magician card, you have strong manifestation power, and also with the High Priestess, all the spirituality cards in your reading, you know, you have that power to connect with higher realms, and you can be a star seeds or crystal children, or, you know, all those are just words. Do not let the definition to limit you in any way. It's more about finding your own true authentic power and be the person, or be who you truly are. All right, let's now move on to those spiritual challenges. 44 again. What are those energetic or spiritual connection? Ooh, spiritual challenges. I'm now just want to show you. We have sixth servanthood, okay? You are looking for your soul family. Your soul is yearning for your soul family. They are coming, all right? But firstly, focusing on yourself. When you're focusing more on yourself and truly focusing on releasing what doesn't serve you, you know, connecting with your voices more and nurturing yourself and listen to your body more, you will tune into that frequency of your soul family so that they can come into your life easily. So what are those? And also being vulnerable. I feel this like very tight energy. You're strongly holding on. While I was shuffling, I was like strongly holding on to this deck, you know, like almost like I don't want it to move, you know, all that. I'm kind of locking down all the cards together, like stick them together very strongly. There's something that you're holding on to strongly, you know. And being vulnerability, allow yourself to show your vulnerability, show your emotions, and to release. There are so many emotions within you that is storing in your chest, you know, that your heart chakra is so blocked, and now I'm feeling those painful energies that you may notice or that you may not notice, but it definitely energetically is there. Clear those energy. Clear quartz can help, or rose quartz, or any other crystal that you feel drawn to, all right? But let's see if we have any other. And take deep breath in and out. We have air, you know. Oh yeah, and that's another message that came through, which I forgot. It's about taking deep breath in and out, you know, this breathing technique on daily basis, you know, breathing air and breathe out. Also, that's a great inflow and outflow of energy, you know, through your nose into your chest and out of your mouth or out of your nose, you know, however that make you feel comfortable, to inviting in those flow of energy, to releasing more. We have air here. You need to get some fresh air, you know, open your windows and doors, you know, more often to get in more fresh air, or like kind of your home environment, especially your bedroom. You need more air, you know, especially fresh air, or go outside, you know. Breathing deep and entering into life exchange of light bringing energies, you know, definitely. Yeah, breathing can give you new energy. Endurance. Keep going, keep going, keep swimming, keep swimming. You're almost there, right? You're almost there. I'm looking at 8 of Pentacles here. You're focusing on yourself, focusing on yourself. Keep swimming. You are so powerful and beautiful, you know, like keep exploring in your subconsciousness, connecting with your emotions. It is not a never-ending path, okay? And what's the point of looking for the endings? Remember that your life purpose is also regarding this, learning the infinity sign, you know, like learning life is a never-ending cycle, you know, with every ending, it comes with beginnings, you know. Deep breath in and deep breath out. All right, and now let's look at the guidance to clear that challenge that we just talked about. Spirit team who loves you unconditionally. And remembering that you still have this golden light orb in your heart, around your chest, and also we have that purple color pyramid around you, okay? Take deep breath in. Deep breath out. Okay, mark about spiritual protection. Definitely, whenever you feel challenged by lower vibrations, or by like all those doubts, judgments, and not believing, not seeing who you truly are, definitely, you know, you can always call this kind of like, or picturing that you are surrounded by this purple pyramid, this guided meditation that we do. You know, look at the color in this card. Definitely synchronicities there. With the golden and purple color, that meditation we did, and with that light orb. That's beautiful, you know. And definitely do that guided meditation more often whenever you feel, you know, if you feel truly can benefit from that, definitely do it for yourself. And look at this. Unplug from mass consciousness. We've been talking about the channel messages. You know, like, do not need to hear what others has to say. Listen to yourself. Look at this. You're the emperor, all right? With the counselor, with the high priestess, with the magician, with the hierophant. You do not need to listen to anybody else. It's not about being like eagles, like hearing your eagles, or like not open to receive others' ideas. More about knowing your own power and be that power and be who you are, right? Then also we have the 5th ray of intellectual knowledge. You will be receiving quite a lot of insight, you know, especially after you do that meditation. You'll be receiving very clear communication. The universe is gonna send you this, all these insights to you, you know, from through many different ways. You know, you might be hearing some messages through a stranger. It might be some like name of the book popping up. It can be any sort of synchronicity. Don't look for that, okay? It will come to you naturally. Just pay attention to it when it comes, and, you know, allow it to come naturally. Don't keep looking for that. It will come. Also, I do feel that you are a very intellectual person, that you have this, look at this, you know, you shine brightly. Just be loving and caring as you always are, but also respecting your own boundary. Whenever you feel the need to take the rest and recharge yourself, all right? And you will be really good at gathering information and delivering information to others. You're the natural light orb to other people, but also now that you're going through this, you know, protect your energy as well. You can be easily picking up other people's energy if you having a big heart, if you're highly intuitive. Having some cleansing ritual, you know, if you listen to any other videos that talk about any other ritual in the past, definitely strongly recommend you to follow that. Otherwise, this daily or this personal meditation, do that daily, you know, just a few minutes. I think that's just around 10 to 15 minutes, less than that. It will make a big change in your life. And you can actually journaling that down, you know, like keep track of your own spiritual growth and come back to this reading where, you know, to compare your progress and your feelings after doing a month of that guided meditation. We're looking at 55. It will definitely transform your energy field. Beautiful. Now let's having an activation for you today. 55:11, right? Beginning activation. Spirit team who loves you unconditionally. Please initiate the healing that aligns with your highest good, right? What is the initiation of healing for you today that aligns with your highest good? Okay, let's take this one. Destiny. What else I have to say? I mean, destiny. Look at there. Your destiny is unfolding naturally. I'm flowing. Oh my God, this energy is flowing through me. I'm feeling that you're gonna release a lot of low vibration that doesn't serve you anymore. I feel the groundness of energies really connecting with the earth, you know, definitely breathing and walking on grass barefoot if you have the conditions, if you can, or just kind of really connecting and picturing that your feet is grounding, almost like growing the root into the ground. That can also works, right? Divine purpose, passion, service. Look at this. You're just this beautiful, beautiful being connected to all these different realms. Mermaids, fairies, this like the magical wands, like the magician, you know, with the human, with the earthy life, at the same time, you know, with different realms. And divine timing at play here. Do not force the clock. It comes to you. Actually, you are living your destiny. If you ask me, you know, you do not need to be in the future or be in the past. You are living your life purpose now. All right. And then at bottom deck, just want to show you, we have a harmonic resolution, you know, knowing any negativity or conflicts that, or anger or this resentment, you know, that energy within you is being transformed within you recently, you know, especially that painful energy can be those angers that you suppress down, you know. With the angers, you know, it's almost like a sword. When we have kind of like having this sword energy, we are hurting others at the same time we are hurting ourselves, because the sword has both two sides, you know. Be mindful of that. And also, like, if you feel any anger arising, allow it to be released out of you, you know. You do not need to suppress it down, just to hear it and feel it, not necessarily act on it. It's more about hearing it and feeling it and not acknowledging it, and tell that energy, I see you. I see you. Say that to the lower vibration that you are going to feeling, or that you are feeling, you know, I see you, I feel you. Your inner kid, your inner self need to hear this. And also with this card, you know, you can take a screenshot and or pause this video to do a meditation on this card, or send out the intention to ask for this guidance from those spirit team who loves you unconditionally, to give you more information on this card, or initiate the healing, bring forth more healing in your energy to you. And also this card, destiny. Maybe that you can write down a question on a piece of paper. What does it mean by showing me this card? And then looking, or say paying attention to the signs and synchronicity that you're going to receive. All right. The next one, we have awakening here. Definitely that you're going through awakening, right? Transmutation. Right. Let's look at one last guidance for you today. Wow, okay. Not just the one. You see that? I'm going to keep them all, okay? First one, we have heart healing that you are going through. Look at this beautiful rose quartz energy. Definitely rose quartz can be quite helpful for you to heal and recharge your heart. Open up your heart more. And knowing that we have both light and dark within every one of us, honor every side of you and embracing your uniqueness. All right? Original self. Oh my God, beautiful. You know, like this, they are just remind me of a certain stage on my past where I received both of these cards. Exact the same order. This is the first one and that's the second one, you know. It's about being who you are. Look at this angelic. You are this beautiful being connecting with angelic realm. These two cards together to me, love and light. So clear, right? So clear message. And also, you can also pause this video. You know, when you're looking at both of the cards, you will be also receiving those beautiful energy and vibes. Wow, okay. Also, we have grounding energy. You know, we have like almost like mother energy, you know, like this feeling of originality and something is really deeply rooted, you know, maybe connecting with your root, connecting with your mother, with your grandmother, or with your ancestor, you know, all that feeling of being rooted and connecting more with where you're from, you know, all that. Then we have sacred ecosystem. Look at this environmentalist, you know, definitely that you look at it, wow, for once, okay, that you have strong connection with nature, allow the nature to nurture you, and then you will nurture the nature in return as well. This balancing give and take. We have relief and repair. Your root chakra, and that's almost like a similar and same energy from this card, you know, that you're releasing and going through this transmutation and burning away those fears, burning away those doubts, burning away those blockages. From word to world, manifestation, divine creation. You are creating at every second, every moment. Every seed that we plant is going to come back to us threefold or even tenfold. Believe so that you can leave it. You know, like, what do you believe? Really have a reflection on what do you believe. You know, even you can write it down. You know, what are my core beliefs? And hearing your own thoughts throughout the day, you'll be picking up those patterns. Meditation helps if you do not feel that you're ready for that, or you do not feel like to do that. You know, this guided meditation can be truly helpful to you, you know. From word to world, be mindful of what you say to yourself, what you say to others. It is, you're constantly creating, you know. Powerful, powerful reading. I have to say, you know, it's been a while that I didn't come across this kind of energy, that you are definitely destined to connect with me also, and also to connect with who you truly are, you know, like I'm feeling that you are at perfectly where you need to be. You are perfect at this moment, okay? Nothing else that you need to be, or nothing more that you need to be. You are perfect in this moment, my dear. Wow. Take a deep breath in and breathe in all the love and light in this time and space, and release. 333 again. Right, definitely look up angel number 333 and 444. So before I close this reading, I just wanted to show you again of who you truly are, what your soul wants you to know about yourself. You are the magician. You are the high priestess. You are the emperor. And also, you are the Hierophant. And high priestess again. All right. That's all for today. I hope you truly enjoyed this reading as much as I do. Send you tons of blessings, love, clarity, peaceful vibes, and loving guidance. See you next one, my dear. So you know where to find me. Oh yeah, and they are talking about the program. So this program that I'm currently doing like just for several people, you know. It's limited because only somebody that is ready for it that I will feel guided to talk about it. So this personal program lasts for 3 months with 3 sessions of a little bit like today's session, but more than that, you know, we have some channel messages, we have some guidance through the cards, also we have guided meditation, especially we have instruction on monthly practices. It comes with very down to earth, very practical daily practices, or monthly or weekly, you know. It can be different from person to person. Everybody will have a different instruction for each month. We will possibly arrange that is 3 sessions, each session lasting for 1 hour, and sometimes can last for 90 minutes, you know. I'll naturally just go with the flow. So also in the middle of the month, that I will be having a catch up with you, you know, through email, and ask you about how you follow through those practices. This is a very cleansing process to getting more in touch with your intuition, and cleansing and releasing and letting go of the past. If you're feeling that you're ready for it, only you know, connect with this program when you feel guided to. Okay, it's all about supporting you on this journey. Whatever that suits you the best suits me the best. All right. So if you're interested in this program, or if you have any other questions about this, you know, definitely send me any questions through email. And otherwise, see you next one, dear.